beheaded, survived. And tonight, London, we are! Listen up, let me tell you a story. A story that you think you've heard before. You know our names and our fame and our faces.
About the glories and the disgraces.
Only talk 'cause all this time I've been just one word in a stupid rhyme. So I picked up a pen and a microphone. History's about to get overthrown. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, with divorced, beheaded, live. Welcome to the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. Raising up the roof till we hit the ceiling. Get ready for the truth that will be revealing. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. But now we're ex-wives. What's your name? All you ever hear and read about the ex and the way it ends. That doesn't beat a royal flush.
We're gonna find out how we got unfriended.
Tonight we're gonna do ourselves justice, 'cause we're taking unicorns. Every Tudor rose has its thorns, and we're gonna hear 'em live in consort. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. But just for you tonight, we're divorced, beheaded, live. Welcome to the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. Marching through the night till the break of day. Once we double start again like it's the Renaissance. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives. And now we're ex-wives. Remember us from your GCSEs? My name's Catherine of Aragon. Was married 24 years. I'm a paragon of royalty. My loyalty is to the Vatican. So if you try to dump me, you won't try that again. I'm that villain girl and I'm up next. See, I break England from the church. Yeah, I'm that sexy. Why did I lose my head? Well, my sleeves made me green, but my lipstick's red. James Seymour, the only one he truly loved. Rude. When my son was newly born, I died, but I'm not what I seem, or am I? Sick around and you'll suddenly see more. If
And a whole lot of history.
Or as we like to call it, her story.
So, obviously you know who we are.
Please, no portrait.
But give it up for our ladies in waiting!
Bessie on the bass.
And killing it on the keys, we've got Joan! So sick they'll give you gout. It's Maria on the drums!
You came here tonight to party with us old school.
Really, really old school. But we're not here to have fun. We've got a serious score to settle.
We've been in the shadow of one man for too long.
And we came here tonight to step back into the spotlight. The problem is there's 6 of us, and we know you've all got your favourites.
Yes, everyone always wants to know who's the most important wife.
And they've been arguing about it for centuries.
We've heard it all.
Who lasted the longest was the strongest.
The biggest sinner is Ob's the winner. Who had the son takes #1.
Who was most chaste shall be first place.
The most inglorious is victorious.
The winning contestant was the most Protestant. Protestant!
But tonight, we came here to answer your questions once and for all.
Take what you want, what you really, really want. To know. That's right. We're going to help you figure out which one of us is
The queen of the castle.
the rose among the thorns, and Thomas Cromwell amongst the royal ministers between 1532 and 1540.
But how the purgatory are they going to choose their leading lady?
Hold up! If this is going to be a fair competition, they're going to have to judge us on the one thing we all got in common. The one to take the crown should be the one who had the biggest,
The firmest.
The fullest.
Load of BS to deal with from the man who put a ring on it.
So, London, we're going to hold a little contest for you. And the rules are simple.
The queen who was dealt the worst hand.
The queen with the most hardships to withstand.
The queen for whom it didn't really go as planned.
Shall be the one to lead the band. So what do you think, London? Are you ready to choose your leading lady?
We said, are you ready?
The show to the congregation. We will take the crown to the pop sensation. Everybody knows that we used to be 6 wives. But there's only one you need to hear from tonight, London. I'm about to win this competition. Maria, give me a beat. Woo, muy bien. So, since the day I arrived in England, let's just say my faith has been tested on more than one occasion. First things first, I was shipped over from Spain on the night of my sweet 16th to marry some prince called Arthur, and I'm like, okay. But then Arthur died, so naturally I'm in prison for 7 years. Really helped with the grieving process, you know, but still I'm like, okay. But thank God they rescued me just in time to marry Prince Henry, my dead husband's brother. Okay, so I'm thinking, bit weird. But if you've seen him back in the summer of '09, let me tell you, he was. Okay. So 7 years later, we're still trying for an heir. And he's trying really hard. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then he starts coming home late. I was just out with my ministers. But there's lipstick on his ruff. And I'm like, oh, okay. Somebody who wants to annul our marriage, move some magic into my palace and move me into a convent. Now. I just don't think I'll look that good in a wimple. So I'm like, no way. You must agree that, baby, in all the time I've been by your side, I've never lost control no matter how many times I knew you lied. Had my nothing to say. I'm not going away. There's no way. You must think that I'm crazy. You wanna replace me, baby. You made me your wife, so I'll be quick to the end of my life. No, 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 no way. No way. There's no way. Clearly I had the most to deal with from the king. And I hit that top C, so you know. Like, ¿dónde está my crown? Por favor.
Wait, hang on a sec. Who was that other one?
I think you're thinking of me.
No, there was definitely a really important one.
Yeah, still me.
Yeah, I think she like overlapped with you.
No, yeah, the really famous controversial one that people actually care about.
Yeah, you know, the one you've been waiting for. The one you've been waiting for. The mystery.
The one who changed history.
He changed history, mystery, the temptress.
The one with the plan. The plan to steal the man.
And the one who chased the king, but paid the price with the swordsman's switch. Well, she be the one to win.
What? Oh, sorry.
In the French court, oui, bonjour, life was a chore, so she set sail. In 22, came straight to the UK, all the British dudes lame, epic fail. I wanna dance and sing, politics, not my thing. And I met the king, and soon my daddy said, you should try and get ahead. He wanted me, obviously, kept messaging me like every day. Be better than he sent me a letter and who am I kidding? I was pret a manger. Then I replied, just saying hi. You're a nice guy. I'll think about it maybe. Excellent, baby. Here we go. You sent him kisses. I didn't know I would move in with his missus. What? Like, you're living with his wife. Like, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Ow, oh, ow, say oh well, or go to hell. But I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. In the bed and the little one said, if you wanna be wed, make up your mind. Oh, me chum, don't wanna be some girl in a threesome, are you blind? Don't be bitter, cause I'm fitter. Why hasn't it hit her? He doesn't want to bang you, somebody hang you. Oh, we go, not in that Bible. Really mean it, but a rumour's spiral. Wow, and way to make the country hate you. What was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Ow, oh, ow, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what God's will. Let me tell you how it went down. Henry's out every night on the town, just sleeping around like, what the hell? If that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with a guy or two just to make him gel. When Henry finds out and he goes mental, he screams and shouts like, so judgmental. You're not the witch, mate, just shut up. I wouldn't be such a, if you could get it up. Is that what you said? But I'm just running around like off with a word. I'm pretty sure he means it. What was I meant to do? What was she meant to do? I meant to do. What was she meant to do? I meant to do. What was she meant to do? Seriously, he's actually going to chop my head off. I mean, I guess he just really likes my head. Yeah? What a weekend. I'm literally like dead. Wait, didn't you actually die? Yeah, it was so extra. Anyway, yeah, now I'm off the winner, so I think I'll do another solo. So my next song is one I wrote about the moment I found out Catherine of Aragon had tragically died. It's called Wearing Yellow to a Funeral. Please sing along if you know the words.
Who decided you were the winner?
She wants another turn.
Over my dead body.
Yeah, anyway, I'm pretty sure it's my go next.
You. Queen, please!
Yeah, weren't you the one he truly loved?
Oh yeah, didn't you give him the son he so desperately wanted?
Yeah, that guy had a daughter and he literally chopped my head off. Yeah, I know. I was lucky in so many ways. Well, I had a beautiful baby boy, and Henry got his heir to the throne, so of course I was going to be the one he truly loved. But, you know, if Edward had turned out to be a little baby Edwina, well, I wonder how long that true love would have lasted. Wow, yeah, what a stressful situation that never happened.
Yeah, babe. You have no idea.
Okay, look, you're right. You're so right. You queens kicked some major Tudor ass, and that's what everyone loves to hear about. You know, like girl power, woo! Sorry, what I mean to say is that I didn't do any of that. Instead, I stood by him. It didn't matter how many stupid things he did. I was there, by his side. And that's not because I was weak or scared. It's because I loved him. So, Henry, you've got a good heart, but I know it changes. A restless tide, untamable. You came my way, and I knew a storm could come too. You'd lift me high, or let me fall. But I took your hand, promised I'd withstand any blaze you blew What hurts more than a broken heart? Severed head.
Now, seeing as Henry was running out of women to marry in England, he had to look a little further afield. He had to adjust his location settings, if you will. To find his next queen, we're heading to Germany, where he enlisted the help of the legendary painter Welcome to the house.
Painting all of the beautiful girls of Spain to France
And Germany.
The king chose his man. Which one will it be? You bring the corsets, you bring the cinches.
No one wants a waist over 9 inches.
The makeup contains lead poison. At least your complexion will bring all the poison.
Ignore his fear and you'll be fine. We'll turn this fear into a night. So just say yeah and don't say nine. 'Cause now you're in the house of my mind. Yeah! Oh yeah! That is good. Oh yeah! Yeah! The house of my mind.
We must make sure the princesses look great. When their time comes for the horrifying portrait.
We know what all the big inventions are to hold everything up.
Yeah, it's wunderbar. The wonder head and you just add a magical ingredient from your bladder.
Try these heels so high it's naughty.
But we cannot guarantee that you'll still walk at 40. Ignore the fear and you'll be fine. We'll turn this fear into a night. So just say yeah and don't say nine. 'Cause now you're in the house of alright. Oh yeah! That is good. Oh yeah! Yeah! The house of alright. The time has come for you to select your bride, Your Highness.
May we present Christina of Denmark, looking for mates, dates, and a British monarch with whom to secure the line of succession. Thank you first. Nine? Never mind, she already has a match with the Duke of Milan anyhow.
Okay, next.
Your Highness, may we present Amalia of Cleves, just a German girl trying to live the English dream. Hashtag no Catholics. Hashtag big dowry. Nine? Okay, now it's klar.
Okay, who's next? Fantastisch! Wunderbar! Your Highness, Your Highness, Your Highness! We are honored to present to you Anna of Cleves, the most beautiful woman in the all of the Holy Roman Empire.
And let me assure you, Herr Holbein has certainly done her justice. Ah, c'est good! And may I say, you will definitely not be disappointed. Oh, no need to thank us. The pleasure has been ours.
In the house of alright!
The House of Holbein.
Well, I guess you already know what happened next. How I came to England hopeful, summoned after the king saw my portrait, and how I, with my meager looks the way they are, didn't live up to his expectations. I mean, it's the usual story, isn't it? The savvy, educated, young princess, deemed repulsive by the wheezing, wrinkled, ulcer-riddled man 24 years her senior. Rejection. Rejection from a king. How could anyone overcome a fate as devastating as being forced to move into a resplendent palace in Richmond with more money than I could ever spend in a lifetime? Not a single man around to tell me what to do with it. I mean, seriously, just tragic. Sitting here all alone on a throne in a palace that I happen to own. Bring me some pheasant, keep it on the bone. Fill my goblet up to the brim, sipping on mead, and I spill it on my dress with a gold lace trim. Not very prim and proper, can't make me stop. I wanna go hunting any takers. I'm not fakers, I've got acres and acres, paid for with my own riches. Where my hounds at, release the bitches. Every day, around the croquet, cause I'm a player. And tomorrow, I'll hit replay. You said that I tricked ya, cause I didn't look like my profile picture. Too bad I don't agree. So I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down. Get down, you dirty rascals. Get down. Get down. Cause I'm the queen of the castle. You're right, handsome. When I get bored, I go to court. Pull up outside in my carriage, don't got no marriage, so I have a little flirt with the footman as he takes my fur. As you were. Some boys make an advance by a golden as my jam comes on the loot. Looking cute, that's his goods. All eyes on me, no criticism. I look more right than Lutheranism. Causing no sensation. Okay, ladies, let's get in Reformation. You said that I tricked ya, cause I didn't look like my profile picture. Too bad I don't agree. So I'm gonna hang it up for everyone to see. And you can't stop me, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down. Let me tell you a little secret. Now, I'm not saying I'm a gold digger, but check my prenup and go figure. Symbolic on my face to the higher power in the fast lane. My horses can trot up to 12 miles an hour. Explain, I'm a Venus schnitzel, not an English flower. No one tells me I need a rich man doing my thing in a palace in Richmond. Get down, you dirty rascal, get down! Come on, get up, come on! So yeah, it was really heartbreaking.
That doesn't sound difficult at all.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I probably won't win then. Oh well, back to the palace!
So now there's one horse out of the race.
Rude.
Let's just take a moment to commiserate Anna on the loss of the competition. And speaking of loss, let's also take a moment to commiserate my son on the loss of his mother. If that doesn't capture the audience's hearts, then I don't know what will.
How about the loss of the sacred bond given to you by God that's compromised
You know what? I think he's time we go for my next queen, Kay Howard. Sorry, who?
Oh yeah, you remember the least relevant Catherine.
Oh yeah, no, I still don't care.
Oh, haha, funny.
Yeah, speaking of funny, good luck trying to compete with us, honey.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get. Your lives sounded terrible. And your songs. Really helped to convey that. I mean, Catherine, almost moving into a nunnery and then not. That almost could have been really hard for you. And Anne, getting your head chopped off, surely that means you'll win the competition. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded. Oh, wait, never mind. And Jane, dying of natural causes. When will justice be served? And surviving. Seriously, Anna, all jokes aside, being rejected for your looks, legit sounds really rough. I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean, look at me, I'm really fit. So yeah, I can't even begin to think of how I'd compete with you all. Oh wait, like this. I think we can all agree I'm the 10 amongst these threes. The boys go wild. Take my first music teacher, Henry Mannix. I was young, it's true, but even then I knew the only thing you wanna do is broad, dark, sexy Mannix taught me all about dynamics. He was 23 and I was 30, going on 30. We spent hours strumming flute, striking the chords and blowing the flute. He plucked my strings all the way to G, went from major to minor, C to D. Tell me what you need, what you want, you don't need to plead, 'cause I feel the chemistry like I get you and you get me. Maybe this is it. He just cares so much, he feels legit. We have a connection. I think this guy is different. 'Cause all you wanna do is touch me, love me, can't get enough. All you wanna do, baby, please me, squeeze me, but let the baby stay. Run your fingers through my hair, tell me I'm the very star of there. Playtime's over, the only thing you wanna do is. So after him, there was another guy, Francis. And at the time, I was living at my step-grandma's house. He was working for her, working so hard. So he asked me to be his assistant. Serious, stern and slow, gets what he wants and he won't say no. Passion in all that he touches, the sexy secretary to the dowager duchess. Helped him in his office, had a duty to fulfill. He even let me use his favourite quill. Spilled ink all over the parchment, my wrist was so tired, still I came back the next day as he required. You say I'm all you need, all you want, don't need to plead, 'cause I feel time is different. 'Cause all you wanna do, baby, is touch me, love me, can't get enough. See, all you wanna do, baby, please me, squeeze me, but tender please me. Can't wait a second more to get my poison on the floor. Playtime's over. The only thing you wanna do is. So yeah, that didn't work out. Turns out some guys just employ women to get them into their private chambers. Different time back then. So I decided to have a break from boys, you know, just focus on my career. And my dad got me this amazing work placement in court. And you'll never guess who I met. Tall, large, Henry VIII, head of the Church of England. Globally revered, although you wouldn't know it from the look of that beard. Made me a lady in waiting, held me and my family up in the world, gave me duties in court, and he swears it's true that without me he doesn't know what he'd do. You say I'm all you need, all you want, we both agree. But this is the place for me, I'm finally where I'm meant to be. He starts saying all this stuff. He cares so much and calls me love. He says we have a connection. I guess it's not so different. 'Cause all you wanna do, baby, is touch me, love me, can't get enough. See, all you wanna do, baby, squeeze me, but tender please me. There's no time for when or how, 'cause you just got to have me now. Playtime's over. The only thing you wanna do is. So we got married. Woo! With Henry, it isn't easy. His temper's short and his mates are sleazy. Except for this one courtier, he's a really nice guy, just so sincere. The royal life isn't what I planned, but Thomas is there to lend a helping hand. So sweet, make sure that I'm okay, and we hang out those when the king's away. This guy finally is what I want, the friend I need. Just makes the chemistry. I get him and he gets me, and there's nothing more to it. He just cares so much, he's devoted. He says we have a connection. I thought this time was different, but did I think he'd be different? But it's never, ever different. 'Cause all you wanna do, baby, is touch me when you give me enough. Say all you wanna do, baby, is squeeze me. Don't care if you don't please me. Find a new pen, pull my head, and you tell me I'm the fairest of the fair. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. Playtime's over. The only thing you wanna do is. And then I was beheaded.
Wow, that got pretty real just then.
Yeah, I guess it did. So seeing as I had the worst time, and you know, by the rules of the competition, I'm now the leading lady of the girl group Hit It!
You had it bad, but that was not the most heart-wrenching song we've heard this evening.
Excuse me, were you not listening to my song? There were 4 choruses, that's how much I had to deal with.
Wow, yeah, being manipulated by men and paying the price. None of us could possibly imagine what that might... Oh, wait, yeah, I did experience that.
Yeah, for like the last 5 minutes of your marriage, Anne. Men have manipulated me from day one. I was literally shipped over from a foreign country, not knowing a single word of English, to marry some random dude.
Oh my God, same!
Oh, okay, fine. But then, when Henry decided he had had enough of me, he didn't even have the decency to say goodbye.
Same. Oh yeah, same. Nice neck, by the way.
This. When my one and only child had a raging fever, Henry didn't let me, her mother, see
Oh, boo-hoo! Baby Mary had the chickenpox and you weren't there to hold her hand, you know. It's funny because when I wanted to hold my newborn son, I died!
Guys, I have the plague! Lol, just kidding, my life's amazing. But to be fair to me, I was humiliated on an international scale.
Oh, yeah. Can't imagine what that must have felt like. Who else could possibly relate?
Oh, pipe down, Anne. You want to talk about humiliation? Well, when I was queen, Henry had not one, not two, but 3 historically confirmed mistresses.
Oh, yeah, well, I had not one, not 2, but 3 miscarriages.
Oh, okay. So you know, Anne Palooza, I had 5 miscarriages. Stop! That's enough!
Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I think we've had enough of this competition.
Yeah. You know what, Queens? She's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to decide who won.
No, stop! I really don't think it's a good idea.
Literally, what you want about, mate?
Like, let's see what gets the biggest cheer. Being murdered by your husband or experiencing the trauma of losing a baby. Are we really going to do this? I'm pretty sure we've been doing that for the last hour or so. But, miscarriages. Come on, surely that's one step too far.
Catherine's got a conscience all of a sudden.
Grandma! I'm Catherine Parr. I draw the line in arbitrary places. I mean, she probably doesn't even have a story to tell. How can I even explain? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I will tell you a story.
Well, this ought to be good.
Go on then, Queens. Take a seat. Cheers, Joan. So, Henry and I actually have something in common. I've also had my fair share of marriages. Though, unlike Henry, I managed to get through them without decapitating anyone. I know. Gold star for Kathy Parr. But they had this really annoying habit of passing away. And so, as well as dealing with, you know, incapacitating grief, I also had to keep finding new husbands to avoid being ostracised. Tudor womanhood, would recommend. And then one day, finally I meet this guy, Thomas. He seemed like he might stick around for a while, and you guessed it, he turned out to be the love of my life. I know, right? We had this plan to get married, actually. But that's when Henry turned up, single and ready to make an unsuspecting woman his wife. Just my luck. So, that was that. I had to write a letter to Thomas, ending things. Dear Tom,
I'll miss you every day. Oh, I love you, boy. I wish that I could stay with you and keep the life I made with you. And even though this feels so right, I'm holding back the tears tonight. It's true, I'll never be over you, 'cause I have built a future in my mind with you. And now the hope is gone, there's nothing left for me to do. You know it isn't true, but I must say to you that I don't need your love, no, no. I don't need your love, no, no. It'll never be better than it was, no, no. 'Cause I don't need your love, no, no. I've got no choice. With the king I stay alive, never had a choice. I've been a wife twice before just to survive. I don't have a choice. If Henry says it's you, then it's you. No matter how I feel, it's what I have to do. But if somehow I had that choice, no holding back, I'd raise my voice. I'd say, Henry, yeah, it's true. I'll never belong to you, 'cause I am not your toy to enjoy till it's something new. As if I'm gonna give up my boy, my work, my dreams, and care for you. Darling, let it go. There's nothing you can do. I don't need your love, no, no. I don't need your love, no, no. There's nothing left to discuss, no, no. 'Cause I don't need your love, no, no. But I can't say that. Not to the king. So this is goodbye. Oh, my love, Catherine. So I sent that letter to my love, got married to the king, the one who survived. I've told you about my life, the final wife. Why should that story be the one I have to sing about just to win an out? That's not my story, there's so much more. Remember that I was a writer, I wrote books and songs and meditations, fought for female education, so all more women independently study scripture. I even got a woman to paint my picture. Why can't I tell that story? 'Cause in his story I'm fixed as one of six, and without him I disappear. We all disappear. Wait, I don't get it. Okay, look. Why does anyone know who we are?
My sixth finger.
Put it away, babe. No, okay. Let me put it in a different way. Who was Henry VII's wife?
I don't know.
Anyone?
No,
I don't know.
Okay, babe.
And Henry VI's wife?
I don't know.
I don't actually know. And Henry V's wife?
We don't know.
Catherine de Valois, I mean, I don't know.
The point is, the only reason any of these people have come here tonight is because once upon a time, this same guy fell in love with us.
Right. So we can sing our hearts out.
And get down like it's 1499.
But if we hadn't have married Henry VIII?
No one would want to hear our stories.
And so each of our solos end up as backing vocals on Henry's greatest hits. Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't there a bigger problem here?
The dissolution of the monasteries.
Nope.
I'm talking about us, because when we get together as a group...
Everyone notices Jane can't dance.
talking about. We compare ourselves.
Oh.
And when we're the 6 wives of Henry VIII, we each become just that.
One of his wives.
One of.
6.
Do I get it? Since the only thing we have in common is our husband, grouping us is an inherently comparative act and as such necessarily elevates a historical approach ingrained in patriarchal structures. Yeah, I read.
So basically we're strong.
If only there was some way we could remove his love from our stories, you know?
Yeah, imagine if we had the freedom to say what we always wanted to say to him without him being there to answer back.
Exactly.
If only there was some way that we could like all be together in the same place at the same time with like, I don't know, 400 people. So finally listen to us speak for ourselves or maybe even sing.
So we had no choice.
But now it's us alone, so we've got no choice.
We've got no
We're
choice.
taking back the microphone. I'm gonna raise my voice. They always said we need your love, but it's time for us to rise up. It's not what went down in history, but tonight I'm singing this for me. Henry, yeah, I'm through. Too many times it's been told, and I have had enough love stories to get old. And you might think it's off, but I got to let your love run cold. We're taking back control. You need to know I don't need your love. No, no. I don't need your love. No, no. Can't let it get the better of us. No, no. I don't need your love. No, no. I don't need your love. No, I don't need your love. Don't need your love. I don't need your love. I don't need your love. We don't need your love.
We might just remember to be married to the same man.
But why does anyone give us who he is?
His continental campaigning, his religious reforms.
Well, actually,
It's not the time, Catherine.
Or could it be his extraordinary, strong,
6
We thought so, yeah.
So, London, have you had a good time this evening?
We said, have you had a good time?
London, are you ready for a royal happy ever after?
Well, we don't have one.
we wish we could tell you our lives had happy endings.
But the fact is, they didn't. And there's nothing we can do to change that.
ever. show.
We can have whatever ending we want.
London, seeing as you've been such a great audience,
We've decided to give you our own
Slightly edited version.
of what actually went down all those years ago.
Because after all, we're one of a kind, no category.
Too many years.
Lost in his story.
we're free to take our crowning glory.
For 5 more minutes.
We're six. Got down on one knee, my eyes set away, my legs are moving to another ring. Join the gospel choir, our feet are on fire. The top of the charts is where I'm gonna stay.
Return me a pearl in the my green teeth. I changed the code for words, put it on a second page. The song blew their minds, next day I was signed, and now I'm writing lyrics
For Shakes EP.
since my first song. Our family's grown. We made a band and got quite long known. Could perhaps call us the Tudor Von Trapps. I'm just kidding. We're called the Royaling Stones.
We're one of a kind, no category. Too many years lost in the story. We're free to take our crowning glory for 5 more minutes. We're six. Please come now, get it up.
What a shame down my face. It cost me the crown, so I moved to the
House of
You can